Yo, what is going on, guys? BahaBlitz here, guys, with a brand new video, and today I am very hyped to bring you guys this video. It's something I've been researching. I've actually been researching this for about 2 to 3 months now. You might find like why, just because I'm really into technology. I really want to make this video for you guys. So as some of you guys may know, I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. It's got a case on right now here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. But I really enjoy the line of Samsung products, as you can see right here, S7 Edge. But I've been researching the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus for about, like I just said, around 3 months now, and all the weeks have been insane. And it's like I'm insane. Did I just almost say insanely? I'm extremely insanely hyped for this, guys. I don't think you know actually how hyped I am. But today, on March 29th, 2017, I'll remember this day forever. They announced officially by Samsung, because, you know, it's always good to get a confirmation from the actual company. Samsung themselves announced the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. And I'm, like, so excited because Samsung's really doing good right now. You guys are going to be like, oh, what about that Note 7 you had? Oh, my God, didn't it blow up? And for your information, only some of them blew up. I'll just leave it at that. And, yes, I did originally have a Note 7 before this, and I had to get a S7 Edge instead, just because what happened. I went through 2 Note 7s, which is unfortunate because they had the original Note 7, right? And then they had the replacement Note 7. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm just getting off track. So here it is, the Samsung website right here. And as you guys can see, this is the US. I live in the US, obviously. But I noticed something, that there's like no way around to getting to the actual page where you can like purchase it and see the information. Like I click on shop Galaxy products, and then it just leads me here, which I already pulled up right there, so I'll just exit out. It leads me here, and then you click on that, which is the same as I had pulled up right there. It just leads you here. So there's literally no way to actually like get the pricing and all that. But one thing I did find out on Twitter, there's actually, I mean, it's not going to be the same as the US, but you can always translate it. I found the link to the UK version, which actually has everything. You can actually pre-order already in the UK. And you can't pre-order in the US yet, but you can actually see everything, and it says if you pre-order it, and you can receive it up to 8 days early between March 29th and April 19th, which is really cool. But as you can see, it has the design. I'll go ahead and walk you through this real quick, guys. I'm like, and dude, I don't think you guys know how excited I am for this phone. Like, go ahead and Twitter, if you guys did not see what I posted, I said tomorrow is the day, and by that I meant tomorrow is the day that the S8 is being announced. If you guys, some of you guys did not understand that, that's what I was referring to. I was extremely excited, but as you can see, they have the new infinity display. Let's go ahead and refresh that because it looks like really cool. All right, just watch this. Trippy, guys, right? Just freaking screw that bezel. Like, people got an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone to show you guys because I'm a Samsung guy, but I used to be with the iPhone. They're like bezels, like there's way too much uncovered space pretty much on the iPhones. Like, for example, if you put the iPhone 7 Plus next to S7 Edge, basically the form factor of this is like way better. So they Samsung's always been like recently fitting their screens in to like look awesome, you know what I mean? So but iPhone, it seems like Apple really doesn't care, but as you can see right there, I love this phone, but it does seem like when you use it without a case, it's impossible. Like on the new phone, they increase this, but it's literally impossible to like use this phone without a case. Like you always hit the edges on the side when you're typing and stuff. It's annoying. It activates edge features. I still love this phone, but it's just like you absolutely need a case to actually use it. Like in my personal experience. So they did not make the edges on the S8 as sharp, which is really awesome. They reimbursed the iris scanner that I've loved dearly on my Note 7, which, as I said, got taken away from me by my very own Sprint. And supposedly, I've seen the S8, I've seen the dimensions of them. The S8 is gonna be like a tiny bit bigger than the iPhone 7, and then the S8 Plus is gonna be like the same size or a tiny bit taller than the iPhone 7 Plus. So it's gonna be like fitting a lot more screen into a way smaller form factor, which is amazing. And here we go, guys. As you can see, here's the right there, 5.8 and 6.2 inches like predicted. And oh look, here we go. Okay, I'm confused. What's with this bezel? Say, oh, yep, I figured it was delayed. And they also still kept the headphone jack. Woo! Everyone, like, at the beginning, people were predicting they were going to take it away and follow what Apple did, but they kept the headphone jack. I got you. Thank you guys, Samsung, so much for that. They made USB Type-C a thing because it was on the Note 7. And as you can see, micro USB right here. I don't know if it'll focus. As you can see, it focused good enough. Micro USB right there. So it's definitely awesome switching to USB Type-C because I got to experience it for like a month or a month and a half when I had the Note 7. So it's like a really awesome feature, especially iris scanner. And the water resistance too. Ooh, it's amazing. As you guys can see, they still have the always-on display. As you can see, I actually use the always-on display myself. It's awesome to just like keep your phone on your desk and just like look down. Even though the time's on your computer, it's cool to look down on your phone. Let's you're right next to your keyboard or something like that, or right next to your mouse on your desk. It's always nice to see and always see the date and everything right there. And it also has the notifications pop up right there and everything. So that's a really awesome feature, the always on display. And they did obviously, oh my god, it's gonna be blacked out. Oh my god, it's so lit. I didn't even see this yet. Wow. Oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome. Oh my god. Blacked out cables. Oh. Are you seeing this, guys? I am 100%, if I can get this, I'm getting all blacked out. I'm getting the blacked out one because as you can see, that's kind of what I stuck with on this one and my Note 7. Wow, this is gonna be insanely awesome, guys. You guys don't know how hyped I am right now because of freaking dealing with this white cable right here. I actually have I also have two freaking USB Type-C ports. I'm actually going to take time to get those out. Alright, as you can see, S7 Edge, and boom, two Note 7s right here. Man. Alright, so, as you guys can see, this is actually the blue coral variant, so that's not what we're going for. The black onyx one, as you guys can see, you go ahead and get the, what is that? And, the cable is white, as you can see. Still USB Type-C, though. So it's going to be awesome having an extra charger if I do, in fact, get this S8 or S8 Plus, because I have two of these. There we go. These ports are, like, really cool. They also use the same thing on, like, MacBook Pros and stuff like that, if you guys didn't know that. But I have two of these, so I'm also going to have, if a cord breaks, I'll have another one back up right there for me. Alright, so this totally got me off track, but as you can see, it comes with the AKG-tuned earbuds, the new ones. Right now, it currently comes with, oh my god, I was still not prepared for this video. Where are my earbuds? Okay, so as you guys can see right now, it currently comes with the Samsung earbuds. I really, actually, these are my favorite earbuds that I've ever used right here, and it comes with the Samsung phone, as you guys can see right there. It comes with a little cool case to protect them too. Always like using this. But it's coming with the new AKG headphones, which looks really nice. So I'm excited for those. Supposedly they're going to sound like way better, and these already sound amazing, so I can't even imagine how good these will sound. And as you guys can see, this is the UK, so it's going to be a little bit different, but on UK you can get it in Orchid Gray, I think I said that wrong, sorry, and Midnight Black, which I personally obviously would get Midnight Black. And they also upgraded the front-facing camera to 8 megapixel, and I don't know why, it says on here 12 megapixel dual pixel sensor, but for some reason on here it says that they have a 15 megapixel. I'll pop a picture up on the screen if I can't find it. Oh, they messed up right here. As you guys can see right here, it says 8. I got so hyped when I saw it was 15. I was like, no, that's not right. Alright, so as you guys can see right here, as I said, it said 15 megapixel dual pixel. So obviously you can tell they messed up right here, which right here they don't really have it there anymore. I think they meant to like talk about the front facing camera and they glitch. It's always like, companies always make mistakes and stuff, but as you can see, it's the same picture and everything, and it also says catch every shot. So let's see, yeah, it's the same exact caption, everything. They just put 15 megapixel dual pixel for some reason, and they changed it to 8 megapixel front facing. I don't know where they got 15 megapixels from, because the phone's rumored to have an 8 megapixel front and 12 megapixel back, so that wouldn't add up to 15. I don't know how 15. Maybe someone was like working and actually like was doing it really fast to get it up. I accidentally did 15, but I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought I'd show you guys that. If you also want to follow me, BahaBlitz on Twitter, also on Instagram, you know, follow me if you want to. Stickers. Okay, they low-key kind of copy Snapchat here, but that's actually really cool. Let's see, security. And as you guys can see, as I said, they bring back iris scanning, and they also added face recognition, which is actually a really cool feature. But the iris scanner did work really well on the Note 7, so I'm really excited to see how well it works on the S8 and the S8 Plus. As they said it'd work better, so I'm excited for that. And also, I want to touch on the fingerprint scanner. Everyone's saying it's in an awkward position, because like people for some reason hold their phones like this or something. But I always hold my phone like this. As you guys can see, it's always touching like where the flash is. So now that they switched it to this side, put the fingerprint scanner right here, it's actually going to be perfect for me. I think it's a perfect position because I always rest my hand right here when I'm using my phone. Of course, I'll like be like this and stuff, but like when I first touch it, when I first get it in my hands, I'm like this. So I'm already used to doing that. So it's not really going to be a big migration for me fingerprint scanner wise, because usually I'm just like this and then I'll go like this. So it's not a huge deal. Everyone's making a big deal about how it's like not in the middle of the phone or something. It's like all the way up here in an awkward position. But I think it's completely fine. I like where it is, and I think it was a good spot to put it. And yes, it's still water resistant. And you can still add micro SD cards, which I currently have one of the Samsung Evo SD cards, same one right there, but it's only a 32 gig. But I have one on my phone right now. It still has fast charging, of course. I don't know why they take it away. But fast charging is actually the most clutch thing I've ever had in my life. Because if I didn't have fast charging on my phone, I'd be like dead. It took my iPhone when I used to be an iPhone person. It took my iPhone hours to charge, and with this, it only takes up to an hour to get it 100% from zero. So this phone really all Samsung phones, S6 and past, really come in clutch with that fast charging. As you guys can see, they made a cool little new wireless charging dock. It goes up and down. It's like really cool. It looks way cooler than this one I have, the plastic one. This is like one that came out when the S6 came out. You can tell because it's got the little blue design right here. It still works. It functions like this one would. This is just a way for people to get new ones because it looks cooler. Some of you guys may not know this yet, but there's actually an extra button on this side right below the volume buttons for their new assistant called Bixby. I thought it was kind of a weird name, Bixby. I don't know. It kind of does like go well, Bixby. But like I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but it basically kind of does the same exact thing as Google Launcher, but there's just a specific button on your phone. But think about this, like, it's still an Android, so when you hold down the home button, you're still going to have Google Launcher. As you can see, oops, my bad. As you guys can see right here, I have Google Launcher. How'd your day going?
I'm feeling helpful. What can I do for you?
As you can see, I really like, okay, I'm making a video, shut up. Google Assistant, Google Launcher is, I said Google Launcher, I am so bad for saying that, but Google Assistant is really cool. I hope to see how Bixby does. I also saw in some Samsung advertisements, they could like take pictures of things, and it actually like redirects you to stuff that it found, like that looks like it online. So I thought that was a really cool feature. Like if you see something really cool and don't know what it is, because that's happened to me before, I'm like, oh my god, I really want that. Then I have to do a bunch of research to find out what it is, instead of actually just scanning it and boom, pops right up from Amazon or something, from Bixby. But as you guys can see, that's basically what Bixby does. It's just an assistant for you. It's basically like Google Assistant, but it has a tiny bit different features. And as you guys can see, here it is. They added a remote to the new Gear VR, if you guys did not notice. I think this is a new Gear 360 camera. Yeah, it definitely is. They had a different one before. And as you guys can see right here is the phones. Well, let's go ahead and look at this real quick, the Samsung Dex, which I think is like an awesome, really cool thing that they're adding. It's going to be where you can actually put your phone in this little like platform. I don't know how to explain it. You set your phone down on it, and you can actually use it as like a computer. You can plug it into the Dex thing itself, to a monitor, into keyboard and mouse. You can actually use it yourself as like a computer, say so. It's basically like, it makes sense though, because that's basically a computer if you think about it. Like some of them like lower range computers, mid-range computers now that just browse, like say you're browsing like Facebook or something like that, social media, just on the computer, maybe like watching YouTube videos every now and then. It's actually a perfect thing to have instead of having to buy a new computer or something like that. You just get the Dex, and there you go. You plug it into monitor, keyboard, there you go. So you don't always need a computer for stuff, and basically that's your computer. As you guys can see, you dock it right there. I thought that was like an awesome feature. I definitely am going to be looking into that. Of course, I'm probably not going to get it because I already have a PC. That's fine, but it definitely is an awesome thing to get for an S8 if you don't have a phone. I'm not sure if it's going to work on the S7 Edge either. I doubt it will, Probably has a USB type C port to plug it into. I'm not for sure though. I always thought this one was a pretty cool case. The LED cover right here. I can't click on them, I guess. But it's 2-piece cover. That's a little funky. It's got the keyboard cover. I've never really been a fan of that because it takes up way too much screen. But, you know, if you like it, you like it. You can be a BlackBerry user all you want when you're buying Samsung. Got the Alcantara cover, soft touch, the clear cover. I'm interested in, like, the clear cases. I'm a really big fan of the clear cases because you can basically still protect your phone but also show off the back. I always think that's a really cool feature to show off your phone. As I scroll down, you guys can see it shows me what the cases look like. And, ooh, that's actually pretty cool. It shows you which phone. Oh my god, that's so cool. They made an actual battery pack. It shows the milliamp hours on it. Oh my god, I'm actually so hyped. And this is 100,000,000% actually going to include fast charging because it's made by Samsung. As you guys can see, this is like the coolest freaking fast charger ever. Like, hold on. Let's put these side by side real quick. Which one looks cooler? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you guys want to pre-order any in the UK or the other country that actually like lets you pre-order it yet, cool, good for you. Go pre-order if you want. Samsung.com/UK/smartphone. So that's Galaxy-S8. But on the US, it's only, you can only like browse what it does and stuff. You can't yet pre-order it, which kind of sucks. Hopefully you'll be able to in like a couple hours, maybe a couple days, like really soon though. But yeah, that's been pretty much it for today's video. And for those of you guys wondering why I haven't uploaded the Call of Duty video, if you saw Chromos' video, it's too much editing to do because like it takes a lot of hard work and time to edit a video like that. I just haven't had the time. I just had to do an essay tonight. I'm actually recording this at like almost 11 o'clock, so I don't know exactly when it's going to be up. But that's been pretty much it. Hope you guys have a great day, and peace out. Make sure you get subscribed if you're new.